Hi, my name's Michelle. Welcome to my channel. I'll be doing tarot readings from now on. Thank you for joining me for my very first tarot reading. I wanted to start with a traditional deck. I do have decks that have alternative artwork, but I wanted to use this. It's a holographic traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck. And I thought I'd start the reading off with what's the vibe. So we'll kind of let these oracle cards dictate what the tarot cards are going to tell us. Spirit, please give me a message for the collective. Antisocial, in your feelings, silent treatment, left out. On the bottom of the deck, we have sippin', rumors, gossip, and nosy. Okay, it's kind of a bit of a downer of an energy to start with, but let's pull some tarot cards and see what we can find out. Oops. My. Okay. Much better. Much better. Spirit, please give me a message on the collective. Clarify antisocial and sipping. Okay, here we have the Queen of Cups. And the Ace of Wands. On the bottom of the deck, the energy affecting these two cards is the Two of Pentacles. I need to get clarification on these cards, but my initial sense is that there's someone who views you as very loving, and they would like to start a passionate new beginning with you, but for some reason they're juggling something or they're debating it, and you may be aware of this. And that may be triggering this antisocial behavior, putting you in your feelings because you feel something isn't right. Let's get more, please. That's too many. The Four of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, Justice, the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. There is a message in these extra cards that came out. The Four of Wands is a feeling of partnership, a sense of home. It can signify a marriage or a union. The Ace of Swords, the sword on the card, that Ace of Swords, is the same sword that Justice holds here, and the same sword that the Queen of Swords holds. And it's the sword that's used to cut away anything that no longer serves you, cut away anything negative, cut away any kind of anything that's not serving you. Anything that no longer serves a purpose in your life, the Ace of Swords is the sword that you use to cut that away. After that, we have the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords can signify a third-party situation, but it always signifies pain and heartbreak. After this, we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is putting in a hard work. This is being dedicated to something and working very hard to reach your goals. The Justice indicates that something has been out of balance, and balance either is being restored or needs to be restored. The Knight of Wands is a go-getter. He is typically the player of the deck, but he is not always a cheater. However, with the Knight of Wands and the Three of Swords being here in the same group of cards, shortly followed by the Ten of Wands that I'll explain momentarily, and the Two of Pentacles earlier and the Nine of Wands, there's a lot of wand energy here. The wands are the phallic symbol of the deck. It doesn't necessarily always indicate sex, but they are the sexual symbol in the tarot deck. So after this, we have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands indicates either rapid movement or rapid communication. It can be moving very hastily. The Knight of Wands, he takes action without thinking of the consequences. He just goes after what he wants and finds out later whether that was a good thing or a bad thing. So that being paired up with the Eight of Wands says to me that maybe somebody rushed into something and then they found themselves like, whoa, what have I done? This is really heavy stuff. I'm overburdened now. And all of that in the name of a loving union. The Two of Cups is a soulmate, twin flame kind of relationship. But there's something about all of this that is painful and burdening and exhausting. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. He's been to battle and he's tired and he's beaten and he's made his wall around him to protect himself because he's exhausted. He's battle worn. This feels like a love reading. This feels like what the first three cards said. There's someone who wants something with you, but there's pain and burdens associated with some sort of decision. Some sort of decision that was maybe reckless and made a little too hastily. I think whoever this is, I think whoever this is jumped into something and it ended up having consequences that they now regret. But let's put these back in the deck and pull some more cards. lot of wand energy coming through in this reading. So we got the King of Wands. Can you see him? And influencing that energy on the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Pentacles. So the King of Wands, he's the grown-up Knight of Wands. He's very fiery. He's very passionate. He's very much a go-getter. He still can be very driven by his wand in the sexual terms. But he is a much more mature energy than the Knight of Wands, and he does put more consideration into his actions. He's less reckless. Here we have the Seven of Pentacles influencing this go-getter energy, and this is, I've planted all these seeds. I've invested, and I've sat here patiently and waited, and I can see that my investment is growing. It can be interpreted as trying to decide, do I want to continue to wait until the fruits of my labor mature and reap the harvest? Or do I just want to cut my losses because I don't think it's what I intended it to be? Or another interpretation is simply just, I've invested, I see the fruits of my labor are growing, and here I am. I'm waiting for the result. I'm waiting to reap my rewards. With the other cards that came out, I would venture to say that this is trying to decide, should I stay or should I go? Should I stick with this? Should I give up and move on to something else? Okay, so we got the Page of Pentacles. This is a little baby offer. It's something solid. It's something stable. It's something of the physical world. It's not spiritual. It's not emotional. It's something of the physical world. But pages they're the babies in the court. They're the children. They're the least mature energy. So here we have again this soulmate, twin flame connected energy, but not having really much to give. Okay. That was unexpected. So, the moon is a complicated card. It can indicate a lot of different things. First of all, it's nighttime, so it's dark. You can't see as clearly as you could in the daytime. And that is one very basic, simple meaning of the card is you can't see everything. There's information you don't have, so you don't know the whole truth. It can indicate that someone is keeping secrets. And it can indicate, possibly connectedly, deep hidden feelings and emotions. So it could be that this King of Wands, who sees you as loving and wants to start a passionate new relationship, feels like he doesn't have very much to offer, but secretly, or no, shows you that he doesn't have very much to offer, but secretly has all of these deep feelings and emotions that he's keeping hidden from you. I say he because it's a man on the card. These are gender fluid. Take the gender as it resonates. I am leaning towards this interpretation because influencing on the bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant, which also is a card with many different meanings. But one of them is a commitment or a marriage. Also, the Hierophant is a teacher, so it can indicate learning. The King of Wands is learning that he has these feelings and emotions, and it's causing him to want to make this offer. But in the material world, with the Pentacles, in the material world, he doesn't have much. Oh, but this is a really sweet reading. So here we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a nostalgic card. This is someone who feels like you have a long history with one another, and they have good memories and fond feelings of you. And that is influenced by the Queen of Pentacles, which gives a very similar message, because the Queen of Pentacles, while she is the material world, the Queen of Cups is the emotional world, and the Queen of Pentacles is the material world. And these two women together, they're the mothers of the deck. They are the caregivers. They're the ones that provide you with everything you need. The Queen of Cups is more in the emotional world, and the Queen of Pentacles is more in the material world, but they both give you everything that you need selflessly. This is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is being independent on your own, having security in the material world on your own, not needing anyone else. It is a single card. It's not a card of being a couple. It's not a card of being a family. It is a single card. However, it does not have to indicate that you are single. It can indicate simply that you are capable of having this without anyone else. So if you're not single, but suddenly found yourself single, you would be okay. Influencing this, we have the Three of Swords again. The Three of Swords is pain and heartbreak. So in the context of this reading, I believe somebody stepped out and now regrets it. Somebody went to find out if they could do this without you. And they caused nothing but pain and heartbreak for everyone involved. 2 people, 3 people, 20 people, I don't know. Everyone involved. But they're worried about you. Huh, here she is again. So the King of Swords, he's holding that sword of truth, the Ace of Swords sword. The King and Queen of Swords both hold the sword of truth. He is a decision maker. He is calculated. The King of Swords makes emotionless decisions. He turns his emotions off and uses his logic to make his decisions. So our King of Wands here, he wanted to see if he could make it on his own, and he thought, or maybe not even just he thought, he acted logically. He didn't act with emotion. He didn't consider feelings when he made this decision to act as if he was single or to become single. But it's amazing to me. You're the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my. Okay. I mean, what an interesting ending to this reading. So now he's the King of Pentacles. Now he wants to come in and be this solid family man and have the happy home. See, I'm not good at this. The happy home life. The happy union. Let's do this. Let's make it work. You emotionally fulfill me. I want to be your man. It makes sense. It's logical. Okay, so we have somebody who has made a mess of things, wants to fix it. Let's see what they want to say. No, not this deck. You are not part of my plan. I hope you're happy for me. I took the easy way out. Wow. Well, what a crazy first reading. Perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. The golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Don't focus on this person. Focus on yourself. None of this matters. Keep your perspective.